somebody did something to, like, the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Somebody made the wrong, I don't know why. Why would they do this? Okay, we're gonna discuss why. Why? We don't know. We're like, what in the heck? Two of Swords? Bullshit. Thought this was an equal, fair give and take here. Somebody made a quick move. I mean, you're at peace because you know you didn't do anything. Well, I mean, nope, you didn't do anything. What happened was they couldn't keep up with your, I was gonna say perfection. It's like, fine. So it is. You're perfect. Whatever. It's like, it's impossible to match you. It's impossible to keep up. No matter what happens, it seems like you're betrayed by love because they can't resonate as high. However, there are those of us out there that there's an energy out there waiting to connect with you or reconnect because they've grown. Betrayed by love, Knight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. What a terrible thing. Okay, so why? Why did they do this? They were confused. They couldn't see. They didn't know you had all this courage and strength. Okay, here it is. When somebody tries you, when they do a power move to see how you react, they are taking a chance of a lifetime to either be dominating you or to prove to themselves, and at least to themselves, if you allow them to treat you a certain way, it proves to them that they are the domineer. That's a word. And so they're taking a risk of a lifetime by setting this situation up, because it's either you walk away because it's unacceptable, or you sit in that and you take it, and it's like misery from then on out. Because it's over something so stupid. You're like, we're gonna separate over this? Yes. They took a risk of a lifetime over something so dumb, but you're not the one. So what happens is, when they attack without understanding the repercussions of a divine being, because they've always gotten away with just victimizing their partners, victimizing a partner in love, it is beyond confusing. We could talk about this for the rest, forever, because I could barely wrap my own head around it. But life after narcissism. Okay, so what happens is, Let me give you a clear example. The fact that domination is a thing and practiced, there's an outline how to be a narcissist. I've seen from my own eyes. I don't want to. Anyways, they set up a scenario where they do something bad to you, like take your dog for 8 hours and don't tell you where they are. Okay, like as an example, they said they were going to go do laundry. They come back and you don't know what happened. So you go through all the things. And in this scenario, the truth of the behind the scenes is that they were doing this on purpose to see what you would do. When they come back, are you going to be like, what happened? Are you okay? Or are you going to be like, I'm so glad you guys are safe. Please tell me what happened. And if they don't have a response, like my truck broke down and my phone died or something along those lines, okay, in this scenario it was a setup. And so the whole thing was like, laundry took longer than I thought. My battery came out my phone, and you know, I was slaying demons with all the people at the laundromat. And so don't get mad at me, I'm slaying demons. Okay. No. It took 8 hours for him to come up with this scenario, like how he's gonna twist it. And I was like, no, that's not gonna work. And so the second you react naturally, which is anger, frustration, then he uses that energy, flips it, and he says, I don't like the way you're talking to me. And so instead of you being like, I'm sorry, but no. Instead of that, you say, well, then get the motherfuck out, bitch. With a quickness, too. And don't come back. I mean, they set up a scenario for you to be a victim. So what he wanted to happen for me to be like, for you to be like, of course this is my story. He wanted me to be like, I'm sorry, but I was so stressed out. Like, I didn't know you were slaying demons. No. And so he set up this whole scenario, taking the risk of a lifetime. Because it's either you cut it off, which in his mind is never happened. Nobody's ever taken the route of I forget the word. That's very second. Respect. He's never dealt with anybody who respects himself enough to be like, nice try. Nice knowing you. So I said, get the fuck out. And you know, the next day he came back and apologized. It was pretty sincere. But that's not going to fly. So when a narcissist sets up a scenario, because on his way out he was like, I don't like the way you're talking to me, because I reacted because I was frustrated because he was gone for 8 hours, and he doesn't like the way I'm reacting. And I was actually acting perfectly peaceful. And so when he was like, I don't like the way you're treating me, and I said, well, then you can leave. Then he says, if you don't apologize to me right now, we're done. And I was like, shut the fucking door behind you, okay? And so what he wanted was for me to be like, I'm sorry. And then he has the power. And it's a weird, twisted, gross as fuck kind of power trip where they enjoy, I don't know about enjoy, but like, I can't even, that's what it is. That's a classic scenario where they set up a situation where they did something wrong, but they want you to feel bad about it so that they can be like, okay, she's too weak. She'll deal with anything now. That's cute. Okay, so there was an apology the next day. It was sincere. But 2 more setups happened before it was complete cut off. And so it's so fucked up. But it's like, you either deal with being a victim of a narcissist, or you have to go be a fucking homeless person until you can figure it out, because they might have been helping you a lot. So yeah, here I'm at my mom's. I'm gonna get 20 grand when I sell my trailer, so it'll be fine. But like, it is so confusing. Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords. Well, it was the Knight of Cups came out with the Ten of Swords. It's like, are you serious? This is what? Yes, they do that. And they get away with it because it's so... The ones that would never come up with that idea don't ever... It's like, it doesn't compute. And so, unless you are seriously, highly focused on discovering what the fuck they're up to, you're not gonna get it. So thank goodness there's those of us that are willing to be homeless and then put up with that shit. Ew. So I'm here to tell you guys, you better have a plan B, because narcissists are lurking in every corner. Just don't connect with the narcissist. Yeah, but they're so intriguing. They love bomb you, and they do things, and they have the whole thing, the whole vision. But then they set you up to make sure that they're in control or you're not. And then when they do that, see, this is my point. It's a risk of a lifetime, because in their mind, there's like a 1% chance that you're gonna be like, fuck you, I'm gonna go be homeless. They're like, they would never do that, because it's so rare. And that's why it's such a risk of a lifetime, because the one time they do it the wrong one with the courage of, there's no depth to the courage here, is in, and so they're cut off, and then they have to sit behind the wall and admire you while hating themselves for the rest of their life. They already hate themselves. They just didn't know there was anybody to ever choose that 1% path of, oh, I guess I'm gonna go whatever I have to do to not be under your. Ew. Okay, so what's the message? After the 7 of Cups, betrayal, the fudge. You see? Somebody wants to be there for you. You must have somebody. Even on the street, at least you can like talk like me. Okay? At least there's me. Okay? I have something to tell you. Narcissist after narcissist after narcissism stories that I didn't understand until I walked away. Cause I was like, really? I have to either put up with this or walk away? Those are the choices? I'll just stay a little longer to make sure I'm not something that... No! It's gonna be a sad day when you walk away, but then you don't have to deal. And watch. I just got a job, but I got like 5 other options, so I don't even know which one I'm gonna pick. The most exciting right now, just so you guys know, if anybody's still here, 4 of Wands. I'm coming into union with the prospect. Like the one is it's like a Whole Foods restaurant, like where they buy local. I guess I made that up. Is Whole Foods with whatever it's. I forget exactly. A restaurant that serves organic whole foods. That sounds great. So rare. I don't know if it's local because we're in Arizona. Do they have farms in Arizona with cows? I don't think so. Well, maybe. Well, I don't know. There couldn't be many, so it's probably not local, but as local as we can get, I'm gonna try to emphasize, like... Anyways, you guys. The narcissist. What a terrible scenario for both sides. Sorrow, sadness, depression. This situation is terrible. Like, the narcissist that sets up the victim flips into the victim that's gonna go set up a narcissist. I mean, because I don't know. I feel like setting up a narcissist because, like, yo, listen, listen, it's not gonna be on purpose. It's just because their true colors eventually come out. But this time, you're gonna have your own plays, and so you can do it way quicker. You can go through these bitches like, because you don't need them. You don't need them for nothing. We need to stand on our own feet. Right now, I'm with my mom, who... I love my mom. She's not a narcissist. But she has the... She has the... where she can't pass the baton. And she's like... And so it is. One day she'll have to pass the baton. But whatever. Six of Swords. So intelligent, my babes. Taking yourself out of a situation. Maybe somebody has a mother who's not, it's not ideal, but it's better than a narcissist. Is it? I don't know yet. But we're gonna get our own place someday. Again. Soon. Just gotta wait for the check to come in. Alright, so that's what I have for you guys. I love you so much. Until next time.